Hey Cancer, welcome to Germinate Tarot. We're going to do your reading from June 5th to 11th. I'm a touch late because I did 8 hours of reading on Saturday. And my cards wouldn't talk to me anymore. And I got my voice back. So they're talking to me again. And we're going to start off with Gypsy Witch. And let's see what's going on for Cancer for June 5th to 11th. All right, babies. Let's see what's up. Gotta crack the neck on that guy. And one and a two. Just give me one good clean one. Okay, there we go. Okay. All right, Cancer. Right off the bat, I'm doing kind of like a past, present, future with kind of an overall vibe card. We got Anchor, Shepherd, Heart. So I think this is going to be like a real nice kind of like even keel week for Cancer, which would be fabulous. Because then you have the Anchor, which is like kind of just being real grounded. With the Shepherd, I got it's real chill. Like, you know, but there's the Heart, which means, you know, and then there's the Pig, which is kind of like overall the Pig's just kind of like, it's cool. Like, you know, I'm a pig. That's like the worst explanation for the Pig, but it can mean ego, but with this combination I'm getting, it's just like a, you know, they say pig and slop, happy, content, like, you know, you have your trough of food, like it's just like real chill. Because then the grounded thing, and then you have the Shepherd with the flock, you know, watching it, protecting it, but like not really having to take action on anything. Like there's no like, you know, wolves or anything. He's just watching his sheep and he's cool. And then you have the Heart, which is just kind of like this combination. I get it. Just contentment, just kind of like, I'm cool, which is awesome because, I would love to know that feeling. We have like content, calm. What? So we're going to go into the Anchor. What are we talking about? The Anchor. There's the dog. It's just like loyalty, friendship, fidelity. That's great. There's the Stork. You're just kind of moving on to a better frame of mind. But here's the Rider. So maybe something is coming in that's good and coming at you. And I think it might be surprising. But I get a good surprise because then you have the Heart. Oh my goodness. Then you have the Star. So it'll be like, yeah, you're just kind of getting what you want. There's the Heart. There's the track. It's just kind of like steady, you know, on time. Here's the Letter. So it's communication about the Fish, which just means, you know, things are kind of working in your favor. It can be about a, you know, an emotional kind of thing. The train tracks is about being on track, having a direction, going places. You could be physically going somewhere. Piggins is about, oh my goodness. So you have the Pig with the handshake over top of it, which just is like a real chill, like I take that as like a very balanced, amicable meeting. Oh my goodness. Okay. And then the children on top of it. So it's like some kind of like new chill beginning. Ha! I mean, really, Cancer. Go on with your bad self this week, because then here's the Medal, which just means like you're getting recognition, you're doing things the right way. Okay, your reading's done. This is all you need to know. Because I mean, yeah, this is just like, hey, you want to go somewhere? Sure, let's do it. And then it's like, surprise, I love you. Yeah, that's crazy. It's just like, it's just everything is kind of lining up for you. You didn't even need the Clover card. You don't even need the Lilies card. This is just like, yeah, this is the way it is. I'm chilling, Cancer. It's almost my time, baby, because Cancer season's coming. All right, so we're going on to the Revelations Tarot, which is meant to be read backwards. Reversals, I mean. So these three wanted to come out. And I do want one for like kind of the overall vibe is, okay, this is interesting. I do want one. I'm just going to clarify right off the bat with this Nine of Swords, because that's kind of a Dowdy Mustafa energy, despite what we just saw in the Gypsy Witch. So, I want to see. It's too many. So what is this other card about? It's like, no, you're taking 3. Deal with it. This is not, they like don't want to clarify. It's like, here's the reading. Deal with it. All right, so it's like situationally with the Gypsy Witch, you're solid, you're cool. But it's almost like you're not trusting it. I want to say, is the vibe I'm getting is like you're kind of, it's almost like that waiting for the other shoe to drop feel. These cards have a coating on them. That's why I need to break them in some more. All right. Nah, we cool. Nah, you still cool. All right. So here we have, I'm just pointing out, Ace of Pentacles reversed. So it's going to feel like it's slow. It's going to feel like, molasses. But I think, let me see what's behind the Ace. Okay, Wheel of Fortune upside down. Yeah, so it is going to feel like slow. Whatever this is has like a very slow build to it. It's not like it's a slow burn is what I get. The Moon reversed. This way is like intuition and fairies and all this fabulous stuff. But if you flip it upside down, it's like it's the reflection in the water, which means everything's kind of a little distorted. Everything, you're kind of like not 100% sure. Because like you see the fish are in the middle and they're jumping out. And this is the reflection of the moon and everything's kind of flipped. It feels maybe a little topsy-turvy, like you're not quite sure. But there's some kind of change coming because you could wind up with the Death card. And I want to say that's Kali. I'm pretty sure. I mean, it is some kind of god because they have multiple arms, which is how you know they're gods. But it is about change. I know in the Death card, that's what I take it as. There's a scythe, things are being cut out. It is kind of, it's the flipping point. But there's a victory because there's 6 of Wands over top of it. Now, 6 of Wands can speak to ego, so maybe you do need to watch the Pig card with the ego. But there is some kind of victory. Like the conflict is over. You get to chill. Maybe that's what the lightning business is about with this death thing. It's like there's some kind of switch coming up. But the Hanged Man is very contemplative, and he's, here's the enlightenment part. If it's reversed, here's the whole, like, I'm thinking about everything at once card. That part. But there's just like an equal give and an equal take. And it's just, he's not juggling a million things. He's just cool. Then you have the Queen of Swords. She's real balanced. Like she has her sword, here in the reverse, she's face palming. Like, oh, I can't believe this. But here, she has her wings and she's ready and she's steady Eddie there. The 4 of Wands came out, which is the stability card. So it's like whatever kind of like thing that you weren't sure about, because here's that Nine of Swords. And this came out upright, which means you're really, really thinking. Like you want out of this pattern. Because then here's the Star. Once again, she's really thinking, and because it's in reverse, and it's like, ugh, like you're waiting on something, waiting on knowing something. Because here's the Sun, also in reverse, and these angels, like, they're not happy. They're just like, pull it together, son. And then there's a lot of people that are just really up in their heads. And I think maybe that lightning moment is you having some kind of realization. And see this guy? Okay, King of Pentacles. He's asleep at the wheel. This is the guy that has everything. This is like the dude who has everything going for him. And it can, it's the king, but it can be a female, male, whatever. But, he's asleep at the wheel. All the stuff behind him is kind of like, in the background getting kind of dreary, and the leaves are turning because he's not paying attention to them. So it's like there's some kind of realization thing that kicks in that I think is coming, where you do get a real good balanced sense of stuff because everything around you physically is going well. So it just kind of frees up your head too. So I would be very aware of like what you're thinking, how you're thinking, and, you know, just overall the perception you're bringing to something. So we're doing the Vintage Wisdom Oracle deck. Crystal deck is burned out right now. All right, papitas. Patience. Hi. Hi. Yeah, there's like a gentleness that I think you might need to hold yourself. Because I think maybe you're holding yourself up to a pretty high standard listening. Okay. Remember how I just said, like, you need to pay attention to how it's coming in and how you're taking things. And then abundance. Yeah. Did I not say that you have like a bunch of stuff? Like, pay attention to what you have. You know, because it's good, it's stable. You just need to get your emotions to match up to it. And the Gypsy Witch is backing it up situationally. So that's your reading for the week, Cancer. Until next week, when I'm talking to you then, be well.